feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything.
That is, I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. And you know what? That's such a true line. Alright, so today we're going to be reacting to Ren's Sick Boy. I know this has been out for a while, and I actually did listen to it around-ish the time it came out, but I wanted to react to it because it's a very good song. It has a lot of deep stuff in it. I like the beat where he's like grunting and stuff, but it's going along with the beat, and then you have like the harder hitting grunts that symbolize kind of beat drops.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past.
This is true. I'm not a therapist, but like, this is true. A lot of things, the brain is such an interesting thing. I don't even know how to, it's such an interesting thing because of what it can produce and like what is in your subconscious. Things you may have forgotten about that are triggers for you that you don't even realize you're getting triggered at sometimes. It's such a crazy, literal mindfuck. It's a literal crazy mindfuck.
Which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
Mental illness. Which can have drastic effects on physical illness as well.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn so, poster boy, pass.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy. Okay. Ticks can make you sick if they're stuck in you for a while with the diseases they carry around.
White noise, quick fix.
Let me rewind for a sec.
Boy, anabolic steroids, damn so, poster boy, pass out. White noise, quick fix, snake oil. I'm about to break, boy. Oh, what a shame. He's
Wait a second.
Haven't quick fix, snake oil, anabolic steroids, damn so, poster boy, pass out. White noise, quick fix, snake oil. I'm about.
Quick fix. So I didn't quite hear what he said. I heard like the white noise thing, and then it's saying it's like a quick fix, like it's something that can drown out the rest of the noise that's going on in your head. But that is just a quick fix, and there are other things that are just like quick fix, like meds that you can take and stuff. But really getting down to the root of the problem, that's how you start to truly heal.
About to break, boy. Oh, what a shame. He's in pain. Have another go. Take another pill.
Oh, what a shame. He's in pain. Have another go. Take another pill. Yeah, that's... I suffer from mental illness and depression, and a lot of people in this world do. I would be surprised that anybody that doesn't, in fact, in this day and age. But, like, I refuse to take pills. I tried it once. Well, no, I didn't try to take pills for, like, mental health, but I tried it. I had specific pills that I needed to take for my seizures. And those just made me a completely different person. Ever since then, I've been scared of even attempting to see what side effects could. I don't even want to go down that path. But yeah, no, pills are just, it's just like, here, take it, feel better, right? And it works for some, I'm not dismissing, but like, it's just scary and ugh.
Here, take a couple more. Let's see how you're doing in another week or so. You'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show.
You'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. It's true. And like what was supposed to help me for my epilepsy made other side effects happen that emboldened my depression and stuff. So yeah, like you'll be feeling worse when the side effects start to show, right? Yeah.
Realization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan.
Oh, I like that. I love that line. Hold on.
Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the
losing patience with the process, medical patient, patience. Oh man. And yeah, like you can't expect when you have depression, and it's really deep, and it's really has you at its grasp. You can't expect for that process my recording decided to die out, but that's okay. So, as I was saying, you can't expect for the process to be fast. You can't expect to just get better all of a sudden. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. There's not even if you go on pills, there's no magic solution to just be like, oh, I'm all better now. Which, can suck because you have to be patient and go through the process. But when you're going through it and you're going to therapy, you have a psychologist, whatever it is, you really have to be able to bear yourself. You really do, because it's hard to open up, and it's hard to come to a realization of what some things or habits you may be doing that is making things worse for yourself. Like self-destructive habits.
That's walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication.
Ooh, walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medications. I love that. But like walking hand in hand with Satan, right? Walking hand in hand, sinning, stuff like that.
Inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration. Drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown. I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground. I've been screaming, I've been shouting.
I feel like I've been drowning with my feet upon the ground. Isn't that crazy? When you have like a panic attack, or something similar, where it literally feels hard to breathe. It feels hard to grasp a situation, or it feels hard to just calm yourself down, right? It literally feels like you're gasping for air. It feels like you're drowning. You're buried. It feels like there's so much weight on your chest that you can't breathe. It's a suffocating and terrible feeling to feel. And I don't know. I don't wish that type of feeling upon anybody, because I personally know how it feels. It literally makes you sick. Like, your mental instability makes you physically sick, or gives physical kind of issues to your body. It's terrible.
But I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away.
That's another thing, right? Like, a lot of therapists or people, they try to go to root causes. Not all of them go to it fast. Actually, the therapist I have right now is very good, and I like working with them a lot. But, like, your brain literally puts up some barriers. If you've had a traumatic event happen in your childhood, sometimes your brain puts up barriers, or it changes the situation that happened so you remember it differently, so you can literally cope with what you've been through. And sometimes dredging up those things from the past is worse than either not remembering them or remembering the changed situation, because it'll make you spiral again, and it sucks that it will. But at the same time, I do think that if you're ready, and when you're ready, that is something you should do in a safe, enclosed space with a therapist or a psychologist who can, like, talk you through it if you start to have a panic attack or something like that. Because it's just insane, like, how fragile we are as a human, right? It's crazy.
What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out. In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. And you know what? That's such a true line. Like, can I just put something into perspective for you guys? Our government, okay, I say that when I say this, I am specifically talking about a part of the world, which is the US of A, the United States of America, right? We're sick. The US is sick. Isn't it crazy how our government knows that we are powerless, right? And knows that we can't do stuff, to the point of blatantly covering up the Epstein situation. Just blatant. It's so blatant. I hate editing, and I could do a better job than what they did in that. So blatant. And they're like, it's like, honestly, I swear we're 2 steps away from them saying that Jeffrey Epstein never existed and that it's just like some Mandela effect. It's like this person just, it was a cartoon character. You were in a simulation. Like, what is happening? The world, and I mean, yeah, there's obvious corruption in our government, but there's corruption all over the world. And it is true that the world in and of itself is sick. It's sick. It's so sick.
Everything we need and we commoditize it.
Hold on.
It's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science.
We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Yep, that's true. We do that too. Global warming, stuff like that. So many great inventors. And like, people have spoken about warnings and stuff. And it doesn't do anything. Why? Because of necessities. And just like taking the easier route. But whatever.
Tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. I'm not sick, we are sick.
Wait a second. That was it.
Parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit.
Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. That's exactly what I'm saying, right? Like, people, scientists, people with degrees and shit are telling us this stuff. Oh, but we're still gonna commit. We're still gonna go towards our death. Whatever. Life is short, right?
I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name.
I like that. I like that. I'm not sick. We are sick.
Progress, we jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus. You're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a...
I'm not gonna lie.
How can you sit there with that smile on and...
This actor, the female right here, the therapist, is amazing. I would get so fucking scared if somebody was this close to my face. I would be like, okay, whatever you say. Oh my god, this actor is amazing.
We know I'm sick boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the pick, boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat.
It's true.
Been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke.
Ooh, I kind of like that. Rapping with a slit throat, saying like people can't hear what I'm saying. I like that interpretation. And he was about to say something else very good.
On a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke.
The way that we persist, the way that the human race persists on, is like the ending of a bad joke. I like that.
As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I bleed in myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
It's such a good song. Okay, there's nothing. It's such a good song, and the stuff that he's talking about, and like the stuff that he's bringing to light, I want to say, but like it's been spoken about so many times. It's just, it's so sad. So much has happened in this last year of 2025 that it's making people have different views on the world than they previously had. And a year is a long amount of time, don't get me wrong. 1 month, like 30 to 31 days is a huge amount of time. And it's just, it's crazy the things that can happen within a year. It really is. It's just, the world is just fucked. That's what I have to say. But anyways, this is Dantelios signing out. Bye-bye.